Yeah, it was about a 3.5-hour drive, but we made it to Hope.
Well, we hope you'll stay tuned and watch the rest of this video.
Are you gonna keep doing Hope puns?
Probably.
She's been bugging me already. I hope you won't.
Hi, I'm Rhonda.
I'm Angie.
And we are Adventures in Nomadness in Hope, Alaska on the Kenai Peninsula.
And we're staying at the Porcupine National Forest Campground. And woohoo! It was the first time we were able to use her senior pass to get half-price camping. So that was pretty awesome after the exorbitant price we paid in Homer. Now, if you come to this National Forest Campground, that's like I said, it's called Porcupine. It's at the very end of the road. You can't miss it if you drive to the end of the Hope Road. About 35 sites. Bring your own water. Even though I looked on the website and on the map, it said there was water here, but more on that in another video as far as things that can go wrong. There's great views here. A lot of the campground is on a reservation system, but they've got a pretty good amount of sites that are first come, first serve. So we scored this one here for a couple of nights. It was pretty full here last night. The first night was probably about half full. Last night I was going to say probably about 90% full. Right, and of course they're all non-hookup sites, hence the issue with the water at the pump stations. And what else? Oh, well, there's a couple trails here, and you can make it into town. Town's not that far, you can call it a town. And pretty cool little area for hiking, whitewater rafting. There's a couple companies that do that here. And neat little spot if you just want a really quiet, this is a nice quiet spot after being in Homer.
There are a few other RV parks in Hope. Don't have the prices for you, but I know one of them was around $20. That was
the one in town
downtown.
was actually $35 with electric,
right.
And $30 without.
Yeah, I think the tent sites might have been $20.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's power there if you're really relying on power. We have yet to find a place to dump our tanks. Not that we need to, since we're only staying a couple days. And again,
bring water from somewhere else.
Bring water for some.
We haven't found that here either. We made it to the town of Hope. A tiny little town. It'll probably take us 2 minutes to walk through, but there's this great little walk right behind us, and it's a little bit of a mecca for outdoor recreation. And at one point this was a thriving gold town of about 3,000 people, and then after the '64 earthquake, this area dropped about 6 feet and they moved to higher ground. Well, nothing's really open today. Places it looks like it's closed Tuesday and Wednesday, and we're here on a Tuesday. But museum is open, and so this will be kind of the one thing we kind of do here today. Right? Right.
Oh,
But it's a really cool little town.
It's a lot of historic buildings are still here, a lot of it's residents, but you can still look at them from afar.
Well, where are we going next? We are heading to Whittier, which I have never been to. And in order to get to Whittier, right on Prince William Sound, we'll have to go through the Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel, which is 2.5 miles. It is the longest shared tunnel in North America, which means the cars have to share the tunnel with trains, and they have it all times. So you go towards Whittier every hour on the half hour, so like 9:30, 10:30, etc. And then going the opposite direction every hour on the hour, and then there's times where the train has to pass through there, but that's not that often. So anyway, that's next today, and I'm looking forward to that. We might actually stop and do a hike along the way. We'll see how the weather and if we can find a place to park with the RV.
Well, we've enjoyed our short stay here in a very quiet little town called Hope, and we hope to see you in Whittier.
She just has to get one.